There's nothing quite like a good old comforting chicken soup on a Saturday morning. Growing up in the Caribbean, soup was a Saturday tradition. Whether it's sunny or rainy, it's always a good day to bubble a pot of soup. Chicken soup is not only delicious, it provides the body with lots of vitamins and antioxidants to boost the immune system, and now is a perfect time for that added immune boost. Before I go to bed, I'll make the green seasoning and clean, cut up and season the chicken. I have some bandania or shadow benny, seasoning peppers, and I'm using some serrano chilies here, but if you have pimento peppers, then definitely use that. I'm also using some habaneros, and these are mild in heat and they add a lovely flavor and color to the seasoning. I added the bandania, peppers, cilantro and garlic to the mini chopper. Chop until it's as chunky or as fine as you want. Now I'll set it aside and work on the chicken. I'm using the new Titan Ford cleaver that I received, and I'm happy to announce that I'll be giving away 2 knives, a cleaver and a chef's knife. If you want it, leave me a comment below letting me know why you want it and how it will be useful to you in the kitchen. The chicken was washed with some white vinegar and left to sit for about 15 minutes in a colander to drain out the excess water. Now I'll add some salt, and the green seasoning I just made. Add some soy sauce, and I like using the dark one. You can use the light soy sauce, which is thinner and lighter in color. This is optional, but a little ketchup adds lovely flavor. Give it a good mix, cover tightly and store it in the fridge overnight. This will allow the chicken to marinate and soak up that delicious green seasoning, and it'll also save you some time tomorrow. It's the next day and it's time to make some soup. Here I have some ground provisions, garlic, onion and ochroes. I'm also using a carrot and some frozen pumpkin and cassava. Here I have thyme, ginger, turmeric, fevergrass, celery and hot pepper. And I also have some scallion or chive as we call it on the islands. To stew the chicken, I'll use some brown sugar, and this is optional of course. Set the ochroes aside because it'll be added to the pot in the last 10 minutes. Peel the provisions and cut them into fairly equal pieces. Make sure you add them to a basin of water so they don't oxidize or turn brown. Now I'll make the dumpling dough. Add some salt to the flour, some coconut milk powder and some sugar. Mix well to get everything incorporated. Add enough water and knead for about 5 minutes. Cover with a damp paper towel and let the dough sit until you need it. Add some oil to a pot on medium heat and add the sugar in. You want the sugar to dissolve and get frothy. Once you see bubbles start to appear and the color changes to amber, you'll notice it'll start to get a little bit dark again, and once you see that transition, add the seasoned chicken in. Stir well to coat the chicken pieces with the caramelized sugar. Now let the chicken bunje or release its natural juices and dry down. Once that first water reduces and the chicken starts to sear, add the ground provisions in. Also add the carrots and pumpkin and give it a good mix. Now add the thyme, ginger, turmeric, fevergrass, peppers, celery and onion. Fill the pot up with some hot water. And do you notice no matter how much a Caribbean person tries to make a small pot of soup, it just never happens. My soup is always on the verge of overflowing. Can you relate? Leave me a comment below and let me know. Add salt and black pepper and cover and allow the soup to start bubbling. After about 15 to 20 minutes, check the provisions to ensure that they're cooked all the way through. Once everything is fully cooked, add the ochroes in. Now it's time to add the dumplings, and I'm making two types today. For the spinners, grab a piece of the dough and roll it into a thin log. For the second type, roll the dough out as thin as you want and cut it into squares or rectangles. Once the dumplings are added, they will only take about 5 minutes to cook. If you're unsure, then test one to make sure it's fully cooked before turning the heat off. To finish, I'm adding some chopped chive or scallion, some bandania and cilantro. Remove the fever grass stalks and the thyme sprigs. Turn the heat off and the enticing chicken soup is ready to be served. Of course, I'm licorice and I need to eat my soup straight off the fire. When my mom makes chicken soup, she usually makes a pepper choker to go with it. I was just too eager to eat and I didn't bother making it today. Thank you so much for spending time with me in the kitchen. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up if you liked it and you want to see more videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below and subscribe to stay updated. Stay safe and healthy. Until next time. Bye!